Hey there guys, welcome to Turkish Realtor, it's Hassan. In today's video we'll be talking about the hidden expenses, hidden fees associated with buying a brand new house here in Turkey, okay? And for the purposes of this exercise, we'll just assume that the house that we're gonna buy is 1 million Turkish liras. Just a nice even number, right? 1 million Turkish liras. And that is, by today's exchange rate, about 58,000 American dollars, US dollars. And also, we're assuming that we're paying cash, single payment. We're not going to be using any bank loans. We're not going to be using any consumer loans. So we're not going to be paying any interest payments or any other loan or interest-related expenses. Okay. So let's get started. Expense number one, hidden fee number one. It's not really hidden, but it's definitely an expense, and it's out there besides the cost of the home that we're buying. Expense number one is the real estate agent's commission. Real estate agent's commission. So the commission is actually 2%. You, as the buyer, will pay 2%, and the seller is supposed to pay 2%, which for $1 million, million Turkish lira property, it amounts to 20,000 Turkish liras, which is about 1,150 US dollars. Now, it is pretty common in Turkey for the seller of the house to require the buyer to pay their share of the real estate agent's commission as well. So chances are 90% of the time you will pay the seller's 2% fee as well. So it may add up to 40,000 Turkish liras, and that would be 2,300 US dollars. This is just the real estate agent's fee. Expense number two, okay? Expense number two is called tapu harcı in Turkish. It is basically it means title fee, okay? And this is paid to the government. Just like with the real estate agent's commission, you as the buyer will pay 2% of the price of the property as the tapu harcı, as the title fee. And the seller pays 2% as well. But again, the seller, it's pretty common in Turkey for the seller to just say, look, I just want my 1 million Turkish liras. I don't care about, I don't care so much about the, the title fees or the real estate agent's fees. So go ahead and pay all those fees. I just want my 1 million Turkish liras, and I don't want to deal with anything else. And he or she would expect you to pay the title fee as well. So if you are required to pay the seller's 2% of the title fee as well, you'll again pay 40,000 liras as tapu harcı. That is your 2% plus the seller's 2%, which will be again 2,300 US dollars. Expense number three is it's called döner sermaye harcı, döner sermaye harcı, which translates into English as the circulating capital fee, okay, whatever that means. For the year of 2022, for a 1 million Turkish lira home, this fee is about 2,800 liras. 2,800 liras is the döner sermaye harcı circulating capital fee, which is about 160 US dollars. This fee is most often paid by the buyer. Okay, the seller doesn't pay this fee at all. But luckily, it's not really much compared to the 2%. So let's move on to expense number four, which is DASK, D-A-S-K. This is the mandatory earthquake insurance that Turkish government requires all properties to have, okay, because Turkey is a very active earthquake zone country. You cannot buy a house or apartment unit without getting DASK as well, the ASK coverage. There are tools available to help you calculate the exact or pretty good approximation of the cost of DASK. But on average, for a 1 million Turkish lira home in 2022, you can expect to pay about 1,200 Turkish liras, okay, which is about $70 US annually. You should remember that by law, you are required to renew this every year annually. Let's move on to expense number five now. This is the property tax, okay? Yes, in Turkey, you can expect to pay your very first property tax on your brand new property the moment you buy that property. Okay, so assuming your new 1,000 euro home is in a big city like Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir, Antalya, you will pay about 4,000 euros, 4,000 euros in property tax in 2022, which is about 230 US dollars. Let's move on to expense number 6. Okay, this is property insurance. Property insurance. This is not required by law. Okay, you don't have to get it. You don't have to get it, but many people do get it in order to protect their brand new property. And this is considered kind of like an addition to DOSC insurance, the earthquake insurance. This depends on the exact amount that you'll pay, as property insurance will depend on your on the company that you're working with, the provider, and also your coverage level, of course, right? For a 1 million Turkish lira home in 2022, you can expect it to be around 3,200 Turkish liras, okay, 3,200 Turkish liras, which is about 185 US dollars. Let's move on to expense number 7, guys. This is small changes on renovations that you may have to, or you may feel like you need to do before you can move in. So you just purchased a house, but before you can actually move in and start using your new house, your new home, you may wanna maybe do a few touches here and there. You know, maybe do a new paint, maybe do new flooring, new carpeting. You know, maybe some like detailed cleaning, something like that. And these may run you for about, my best guess, up to like maybe 35,000 Turkish liras, which is about 2,000 US dollars, which is not really a lot, but it's definitely an expense to jot down. Let's move on to expense number 8. This would be moving, right? Unless you've got the manpower, you know, with good athletic capabilities, you will probably use a company for this. And my best guess is for the year of 2022, this may cost you about 15,000 euros. Okay, 50,000 Turkish liras, which is about $900, something like that. It shouldn't really cost more than 1,000, unless you have like some really valuable furniture and you would like extra insurance for the moving company to carry those precious items. Let's move on to expense number 9. Utilities activation. You will initiate utility services like electricity, gas, water, internet, phone, hardline phone, if you know you're old-fashioned, and maybe a little sentimental, and if you love your marketing calls, you may get a phone hardline. Maybe you'll have to deal with stopping previous owner services, maybe changing names, accounts, updating addresses and stuff like that. And in order to activate your services, each and every utility, you may expect to pay maybe another 2,000 Turkish liras, something like that, in 2022, which will be a little over $100, maybe $150, $120, something like that. And then finally, expense number 10 will be building maintenance. Building maintenance. Many apartment buildings require you to pay a monthly or annual maintenance fee. Okay, this is very important. Even though you own the apartment units within a city, within a community, you will still have to pay a monthly or annual fee as your maintenance fee. This covers things like garbage collection, okay, cleaning and sanitation, concierge services, if they've got it, security, gardening, lawn care, paint of common areas, maybe, mechanical maintenance, right, like elevators, things like that, maybe, maintaining the roof, changing out the shingles or kiremit or things like that, maybe inspections, exterminator services if there's a bug problem, and also things like manager's fee or the concierge guy's fee, kapıcı fee. And these for a 1 million lira house apartment units may cost you around 1,000 liras a month. Okay, 1,000 liras a month, which is about $60 US, $60 a month. So for a grand total of 144,200 liras, okay, that is the grand total. And that is $8,287, guys, by today's exchange rates. So this figure corresponds to about 15% of the cost of the property, guys. So we're buying a 1 million Turkish lira house, and our expenses, besides the cost of the house or the apartment unit that we're paying the seller, we run up a figure of 144,200 Turkish liras in fees, commission fee, title fee, this and that. And that is about 15% of the cost of the property. So you should be prepared to handle that 15% plus, I would say, maybe another 5% or plus or minus 5% within that 15% margin. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope that was informational to you, that you've learned something. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. If you didn't, still give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, I want to know why. What's taking so long, man? Come on, go ahead and do that. I would really appreciate that if you subscribed. It just takes a single click, and I would love it. I'll love you for it. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave your question in the comment section. I'll do my best to get to it as quickly as possible and answer it as well as I can. Again, thanks again, and see you in the next one. Bye.